This is weird. Welcome to my garage. I guess in this video I'm just going to explain what all I have in my garage. As you can tell, I got this 2013 Fat Boy Low. I bought it off my grandfather right almost 2 years ago. He bought it brand new from the dealership. He stopped being able to ride it, and so I decided that I wanted to buy it from him. He gave me a pretty good deal on it, and I've put close to 15,000 miles on it in this amount of time that I've owned it. Wow, that's weird. And then right over here, a 2014 CBR 500R. I bought it for 500 bucks. If I remember, I'll put a picture of it, somewhere on the screen, so you can see what it looked like when I bought it. But the only reason I bought it was because I took a jump box and some starting fluid and hooked up the jump box, and it was able to fire up off of starting fluid. It didn't have any fairings on it when I bought it. I got these red fairings from another guy off Facebook Marketplace for about 100 bucks. This is something for me to tinker with. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, whether it's going to be just get it to its stock form and ride it around, or if I want to learn how to do stunts on it, wheelies, who knows. Just kind of going for as street legal as possible on this bad boy. I don't know if the guy that I bought it from, but he said the guy he bought it from, I believe they were trying to turn it into a track bike, because it doesn't have, they took the kickstand off, they went through and I think they upgraded brake lines. It's got the adjustable shock on it. They cut off a bunch of pieces on the back, took all the plastics off of it, took the lights off of it. It doesn't even have the left-hand controls for the turn signals and the high beams, low beams, and all that fun stuff. But it's got 1,500 miles on it, so motor sounds good. I've ridden around, gotten up to temp, rode to the gas station once. That was pretty fun. These are my two bikes. Probably do a bunch of videos on both of them, mostly riding stuff on this, work stuff on this. This is my garage. This is Night Rider Low Garage, not just motorcycle stuff. Although I think a majority of it's going to be motorcycle stuff, just because honestly it's a little bit cheaper to do motorcycle stuff. Yeah, this is weird. But I'm going to transition into working on this bike. They cut off the kickstand, so we're going to see if we can't weld a tab and potentially put a kickstand on it. Alright, let's go. We're trying to fix here. So, basically, kickstand normally comes off right here. Alright. Got your kickstand. It usually mounts right there. Put the bike over, all that fun stuff. Alright, right there. Well, if you look closely, they don't cut that one off. So I gotta build one, attach it, and get it to work. But yeah, so basically the goal is to really just fold this over, I think. I just cut along this edge, you know? Alright, finally got it cut. Now I'm gonna bend it over, except I think now, there we go. I never claimed to be a good welder. That's hot. Damn. My file. Not my file. Not my file. file right there, because I've now ruined both of these. I can maybe fix them. Not terrible. She's nice and hot. That's hot. I need pliers. Huh? Drop test. It passed. It didn't break. Ah! Back at it. Alright, so basically, got the beginnings of our kickstand mount. I think it'll hold up this 400-pound bike. We're going to clean up all these welds, make sure it's nice and uniform, and then what I'll probably do is put it up against the bike, mark where I want to cut for the kickstand piece. Oh man, I didn't even measure this, and it doesn't really fit. That's, whoops. That'd be alright. We'll get it. Thought I just squished it down a little bit more. But I think I can just shave it down. But basically, this is the gist I'm going for. Or, you know, something like this. You need to cut pieces off so that this can rotate up like that, you know? So I think we're just gonna weld this back up. We're gonna make ourselves a square. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, now we're up here, gonna weld right up there. Yeah, we'll probably cut this first. Probably cut and weld these, but I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get her. This is not gonna work. This is what we call ingenuity. Boom. Alright, last one. Alright. Now this should go through. Oh, very nice. Okay. So then this will go as such. And then this will go through. Let me wipe all this off. Boom, and just like that, we have the beginnings of our kickstand mount. Oh, that looks like kickstand to me. Yeah, we really only needed to cut down on this side. So I cut this little angle off so we could fold up. However, it's still hitting right about there. I gotta cut it off again. What's up, folks? Back at it. Hopefully get this mount welded onto the frame today. And hopefully we can get this bike standing on its own weight. It's cold. Let's try and throw some tacks on this. This is what we got going on right now. One was, and the previous owner so kindly just chopped it off. This is our new bracket that we've fabricated. I'll just gonna center it. Okay. There we go. Something like that. Okay. Get a quick little tack going. I want to just let's go ahead and get the other one real quick. Looks okay. So, how do we think? I think it looks good? Alright. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I think that'll work. Alright, so our mount is on the bike. Let's clean this up, shall we? Alright, now I'm gonna make sure that this actually still functions as it's supposed to. Wrong way. Alright, whatever. I gotta cut this off. This is the old kickstand safety switch, and this bike obviously doesn't use that anymore. Alright, so boom! That looks pretty sick. I just gotta figure out the spring part. Isn't that pretty freaking cool? It's a little loose, but the spring will help with that. Probably hit this with some spray paint. What's really gonna suck is if I get all this cleaned up, painted, put the kickstand on, and the bike just falls over. Well, that works. Got the lid off. Sure that'll work. Look at that. We're right here. We got our bolt in there, whatever. Cool. Spring. Go from here. I think what we'll do is we'll just do the spring from here to like right up in one of these. I think that'll work. For the shot, right? Now we can go ahead and just put this on. Actually, no. Nope. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna cut this piece off. So I'm tired of seeing it. So dirty. Basically, I'm just gonna go just cut all that off right there. Alright. Get this bike off the stand. For some of you who are wondering what this bike sounds like. she is. In all her glory. Well, thanks for tagging along with this. If there's anything you want to see done with the bike, just put it down in the comments, and we'll see where this goes. But right now, I'm just super stoked that I can get this bike off the lift and it can rest on its own kickstand. Now I can do work on the other bike if I need to, but other than that, appreciate it. See y'all later.